So this poem is titled Coffee. Like a warm cup of coffee on a cold winter's day, and the sky is filled with stories. The trees are crowding onto me. The leaves dance across my face. Rooted in the truth of the soil, how can anyone be lonely this way? I spot a smile in the mirror, the type that needs no one. 'Cause pain teaches you that everything is within, the secrets of the universe hiding in my skin. I light this fireplace in my soul and there is warmth in my stomach. 'Cause now I know. Everyone's there for the ride, never for the tide. Never for the times I needed a shoulder to confide. With no lives around me, I felt like I was losing mine. So I made it a ritual to be spiritual until everything became residual. Changed coping to hoping till I'm toasting to my success. While those that ghosted me are now roasting and upset. You wanna raise a glass now? Where the fuck were you in the past, huh? I kept it hidden in a page away from your gaze so your opinions have no say until it was ready for the stage. And now I'm on a different plane with a mission to change the game. It comes with a lot of strain to block out the voices that drive me insane, but I'll stay on my lane till I reach a place where when I call my own name out loud, I feel great, like a warm cup of coffee on a cold winter's day, and the sky is filled with stories. The trees are crowding onto me. The leaves dance across my face. Rooted in the truth of the soil, how can anyone be lonely this way? Thank you. So this next poem is titled London. There's a little girl carrying a large fruit basket of mum's baggage and dad's absence. She closes her lemonade stand because rich folk only pay by the hour. A nurse has no time to nurse herself with pockets of pennies that never amount to pounds. An artist gets labeled by a label, so creativity sits crooked on crumpled paper. A little boy leaves school, heavy shoulders, dressed in a man's suit. A man doesn't wear a tie, just a noose. A poet, rib cage ripping out of his skin, is silenced by restraint, dressed up as freedom. Thank you.
Yeah.
So this next poem is titled The Effects of Plastic Music. The youth run on treadmills and wonder why they're not going places.
Say that again. Tell the youth.
The youth run on treadmills and wonder why they're not going places. If you only listen to bars about money and cars, then marathons are not for you. You're not jumping at the chorus, you're jumping into a void, vibing at the BPM, unconscious of the voice. I look to the stars, because that's where history sleeps. And I try to imagine what music sounds like before the age of streams. Now he got a rollie on his wrist, so he finds it hard to write, because all he did was sell himself, but never cared about the grind. You see, music is a pure thing bastardized by convention. But convention is a group of people that we have elected. So if you run on a treadmill and wonder why you're in the same place, it's because you need a marathon for collective change. Thank you. This next poem is titled Numbers. You don't realize it, but you're ruled by numbers. You celebrate a number once a year on your special day. You receive a number from your boss to survive. The very number some people flex and attach their self-worth to. You see, my heart goes to the homeless man who could be a genius but has no number to his name. Value isn't binary. We get scared watching Black Mirror but we're characters in the episode titled A Numbers World. An episode that doesn't air on a TV screen, but on my notebook. Thank you. So this next poem is titled Butterflies, and I'm going to do something a little different with this one. So, yeah, 1 second. Cue music. Cue music. You make me want to hide butterflies in your room on days where hope escapes you, to remind you that chasing will not let hope flutter on your fingers. Come and watch the glow of fireflies to cure the sorrow of the night. Please sleep peacefully, angel, as if you gave your pain to dandelions in the breeze. I know belief grows in sharing, so tell me enough for your wings. Tell me, what will it take to make you believe you are everything? Thank you, guys.
New shit.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3, even though I know it's working. So, this next poem is titled Jimmy the Neighbor. Jimmy, my bedroom walls are thin. Can you stop screaming at your wife? I don't understand how you can be a bad husband and work in construction. You lay the tiles, fix the windows, staple the roof, and wait for the cement to dry, but you still don't know how to build a home. I wish Jimmy was here. Alright, and this one's a slightly different one. So this was the first poem that I ever performed, and actually got me into writing poetry more seriously. And I performed it at BYOB. This was one of the venues I performed it about 2 years ago. And then from then on, seeing the response from that, I kind of took it forward and want to take poetry professionally from that sort of step forward. So big up to BYOB for platforms and inspiration and confidence to people. So this is one of my first poems. So it's titled Candle. I see teardrops in the sky and sometimes sunny smiles. My grandfather had this gift of stopping the rain on the faces of those hiding from the sun. So let's light this candle in his memory. He may be gone, long gone, traveled to another place, but he is the voice beneath my troublesome thoughts. The one that tells me who I am before I even know it. He's the one writing this, not me. I don't write poetry, I just listen. He whispers in my ears, you are all you need. Thank you. Cheers. Mic check. I just like doing that. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's my final act now, and for that, what I plan to do is something special. So, yeah, stay tuned. Cue this. Natural disasters, my baby has been around for me. Kingdoms are falling, angels be calling. None of that could ever make me leave. Yeah. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Ooh, who would have thought I'd get you? Cheers. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Fine.
It was fun. So,
Hands out of breath. It's
thank
okay.
you.
Catch your breath, bro. Yeah, take the applause. Take your time, bro. Breathe.
Thank you guys for having me. Thank you, Meta, for letting me grace the stage on the 5th year anniversary of BYOB. It's been an honor. It's one of the first venues I've ever performed at, so I'm really grateful to be here and grace the stage. Thank you. Thank you for doing everything so well as well. Very flow and seamless. Thank you for having me. Cheers. I go by Param the Poet on Instagram. That's P for personification, A for alliteration, R for remedy, A for allegory, M for metaphor, Param _ the poet. Cheers. Thanks for having me.